Hello and thank you for tuning in. My name is Jody Moses. I'm here from Winston-Salem, North Carolina on behalf of McBride Research Laboratories, the makers of Design Essentials. It's amazing to be with a company that provides you with pretty much everything you need for you to work efficiently and effectively as a professional and make win-win situations and happy salon guests. The purpose of this video today is to talk about the amazing world of color and how color can really change and enhance one's beauty. Whether you're the glorious grays, you're that naturalista that's looking for some enhancement and pop to your natural hair color, or if you're that girl that loves to dabble with color and you're looking to enhance or refresh a color that you may have had, Design Essentials have an amazing color brand called Colora. Colora is a conditioning color line that we use and is very safe to use, so it's not going to compromise the hair and its integrity. We have a semi and a demi. Within our semi line, we have an array of 7 different vibrant colors to enhance one's beauty. They're very safe to use the same day as a chemical service. They're awesome to add vibrancy to any previously color treated hair. It's also a good introduction to people who've never had color before, but they're interested in receiving color. They want to change when they're not quite ready inside, but they're looking for something to kind of maybe get them to that point to do a major change. So this is a good introductory. I love the fact that our particular color line with the semi contains hydrolyzed silk conditioning system. That's important because hydrolyzed silk, that means it's going to condition the hair, leave it with lots of sheen, and not interfere with the integrity and the strength of the hair, because we want to enhance and make sure that we don't compromise the integrity of one's hair. This is a good way to add conditioning to the hair outside of that particular service, because this semi-permanent color line lasts from 6 to 8 shampoos. So within that 6 to 8 shampoos, with that hydrolyzed silk conditioning system, it's conditioning the hair, giving them the shine that they were lacking from when that hair is damaged or it looks dry and brittle. Our lovely model Jasmine, she's a naturalista, so she's a curly girl. She had previous color on her hair. Based on our consultation, I'm gonna give her a demi-permanent color, which is red, and the color name is Rage. She's an artist, and that's what she's interested in, so let's give her a little edginess. Let's talk about color application. Let's say you just relax your salon guest. You wanna go ahead and neutralize. At this point, what we recommend you doing is towel blotting the hair. You're gonna mix your product in the bowl, and if you're gonna step out the box and interchange the colors, if you understand that color wheel, then you know that you could take any one of the primaries to create your own custom color. So you're gonna take that particular formula that you've mixed up in your bowl, and you're going to go to your application at that time. So you're gonna towel blot, 4-section part, and begin making your application until the hair is completely applied, and you're gonna process up to your 25 minutes. For Jasmine's scenario, she has natural hair. She has been previously elevated. She came to us wanting a little extra pop to her existing color. As you see, her hair is grown out. She probably have approximately about 2 inches or so of new growth. We're gonna choose a color out of our red series, which is called Rage. And that's a demi-permanent color. It's important when you're mixing your color that you're on flat surfaces. If a color scale is not available, I refer to my old measuring cups. And I always leave it on a flat surface. Based upon the amount of color that I'm going to use, I'm going to mix approximately 4 ounces of color to 4 ounces of Design Essentials or Energizer, which is the active ingredient which is going to make the color start to work. This is going to be my beginning. I'm going to part her off in her 4-section, and as I'm parting, you can kind of look at her roots and see where she was elevated just a tad, just so that the reflection of the red in the R series of the demi-permanent colors is actually going to be seen. Because you know with demi, those are to enhance, so it's not a lifting color, it's to enhance, to deposit. As I'm parting off, just as I see your minds are ticking, just keep in mind that when you know about the color wheel and you know the laws of color, the color world to you can be limitless. And this is a very safe way, especially for our newbies in our industry. Work with the semi-permanent and demi-permanents until you build your confidence up. In my salon, I have them to assist me, working right beside me, so they can continue to learn and build their confidence when it comes to the color service. A lot of people run from color because they don't understand that color wheel. Red, yellow, blue. If there's a color that's existing and it's unwanted, think complementary colors. Opposite of the color wheel will eliminate the undesired color. So now we're about to do our mixing. This is our Aura Energizer Developer, okay? And it is 8 volume. We're gonna mix equal parts to the color of choice, which is the R series, Rage. So I'm gonna go ahead and decide to use a total of 4 ounces of color. To 4 ounces of color, I'm going to use 4 ounces of the Aura Energizer. I'm a big fan of using the color applicator brush because it allows me to place the color directly in the area in which I want for that application to flow. It's very easy, it's no ammonia, it's a no drip formula. And look at that consistency, nice and thick. That's important because sometimes when you're working with a brush and a bowl, that drip can be easy if the consistency of the color is loose. I like the thicker consistency because when we're working and doing color back to back in the salon, that's important. All right, so we're about to begin our application. And again, as we stated before, you see the slight elevation she have here. We're going to enhance that, so I'm going to apply there first. The maximum time for color application is 25 minutes. Now, when you're working with your grays, you may definitely feel comfortable using a cap because as we know, gray hair is quite resistant and heat is definitely optional. Now, if you're deciding to use the demi-permanent color right after relaxer service, the company recommends no heat. Because think about it, you just did a chemical service, right? The cuticle is open just enough for you to get the intensity of the color that you want. So my concern is to making sure she have even color distribution. So I'm applying at the root first, and then I'm going to come back and blend to the ends. And the reason of that is her ends are already colored. We just want to enhance them, give them an undertone of the red. Once I make my application of the color, I like to do something that I've learned from the company. It's called color bake. And what that's doing is you're applying the color and your salon guests, they're taken to the dryer or a color processor, and they're going to sit there and allow the color to be deposited so that it gives them the deeper intensity, so the longevity of the color can really be true. Design Essentials have the amazing almond and avocado sulfate-free nourishing shampoo, designed and works perfectly for our girls that are natural, our girls that have chemical services. So that's an excellent shampoo to retail to our salon guests. We all know from shampooing and conditioning hair, a leave-in is essential. What I would recommend for Jasmine, since she's a natural girl, the almond and avocado leave-in conditioner, because the leave-in conditioner helps finally seal the cuticle layer. So we want to lock this color, allow it to stay attached to the hair shaft so that she has longevity and she can enjoy her color a bit longer. What you're hearing is condition, condition, condition. The shampoos contain conditioners. The conditioners themselves are softening and treating the hair, conditioning. The leave-in, conditioning. So how amazing is that? Here we have a color line that's safe to use after relaxer. We have a color line that's amazing to use across the board. For my gray hair, the hair that's been previously colored, I probably won't see Jasmine for another 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, so now that we have completed the application from the scalp to mid-shaft, I'm now taking the remaining color and blending it to the ends. And since Jasmine is aware of her curly hair all the time, we're going to change it up a little bit since we're enhancing her color. We're going to silk her out and we're going to use the Bamboo and Silk HCO leave-in conditioner and airfoam her and give her a nice silky look. We'll probably also use the Design Essentials Reflections Liquid Shine so that can really show the depth of her Rage, her R series of the demi-permanent color system. We have now completed Jasmine's color application. We're going to go and allow her to process our 25 minutes under her color processor. The lovely Jasmine, that vibrant Rage popping.